Hello, I'm Robert, and you're always welcome here in my busy little shop. On today's episode of What's on My Workbench, I've got a new toy over here, and I want to explore it. Recently, I had a video of a small version of this toy, so now you're like trying to think back on those videos where I'm headed here. We'll get over here and I'll show you what the toy is. We're going to jump right in on a project that I have started. And this is a crossover project. This is leathercraft, but it could also fit in another category. And we're going to customize some coasters here. Will be the first thing that we do. When I get to the end of my first test that I'm going to run and show you here, we'll talk a little bit more about this decision and everything that was involved up to this point. I appreciate you being with me in the shop today. We'll get over and we will get started. All right. Mystery is solved. This is that big box. I know some people are like, there was a big crate and you showed it to us in December. Where are you at with it? Well, this is it. I've been playing a little bit, learning a little bit, kind of exploring some different possibilities with this. This is a 70 watt CO2 laser. This one's from Monport. And I've got it set up today, and I'll show you the project we're going to cut. But what I'm going to do is I have laid out my logo, the RL, and I will be burning that onto 4 coasters. But to get started, what we're going to do is we're going to cut a template out here. So basically, using that, I can test to make sure I'm all lined up correctly with where I want to be. And then it will actually cut out the holes, and all I'll need to do is to drop in the pieces of leather and it'll burn that image on there. And it'll be easy to set up and to repeat that pattern because I won't move the template, I'll just pick the leather out. Now, to be clear, you wouldn't have to make a template. You could just cut the piece of leather to the size needed, drop it in here, and allow it to create the image on here and to cut it out. But I went this route for a couple reasons. One is I can use various, these are squares from 4 different scraps in here. And the other thing is it'll lessen the run time because I can punch these out pretty quickly over here on the workbench and set them in there. All then it has to do is just to put the image on there. And I thought it would be interesting to do it this way because I can I've got this set out to do 4 coasters. That's on purpose. If I get an image from somebody, I can drop it into this same grid and burn 4 coasters for them. We'll get over here and get started. I want to say before I get started here, I turned off the lights in here. I thought maybe we'd get less reflections of things in the space. But this has been a long process for me because I'm just not a, crazy computer literate person here. I'm probably average or below average, so keep that in mind here. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to frame, and it's going to show me where it's going to lay all these images on here. So now we are ready to go. And I don't think we need to have any more ramp up. The way that you do this is you tell it in what order and what powers. We'll get into a little bit of that later, but let's just go ahead and run this now. The first thing it's going to do is it will create all the images, and then I will have it cut out the shapes. It's more stable to do it that way so that you don't cut the shape and then something move. I'll speed this up. We'll talk about it on the other end. I'll apologize up front here for the reflection here. I'll trim out as much of that as possible. and I really like to have the door open. I like the natural light in here and fresh air. So I do have this vented outside, but I do get a little bit of a seep of smell, which I've got a couple ideas on how to fix that. But the main thing I wanted to show you is I'm going to use this template again, and what I've done is I went in and I changed out the design to go in the coasters, and then I'll set this thing up to run here. And I'll frame it once here so we can see where it's at. Everything looks to be good. Let's go ahead and run it. And I will show just a little bit here at real speed, but I'll speed this up and show you. And I've got some thoughts here. It's nice to be able to set 4 in and tell it to run that code and create the, in this case, coaster. But there's a lot of wasted time when, you'll see it here in a minute, when it starts moving the total distance side to side of that line that it's burning and only burning the spots that are there. I think it's going to be quicker for me to change this and only place 1 coaster in at a time if it's about speeding the process up. But if it's not about speeding the process up, it's easier in some ways just to set this and run it. I suppose now that I'm saying that, I could go one more modified. I could have it create 1 coaster at a time. Some of this is a learn as I go. So I'll speed it up, let you see that, and I'll come back and I'm going to do a test of just burning 1 complete coaster and see what the length of time is. We'll compare that. I'm going to try just 1 coaster. I'll shut these others off and we'll see how long that takes. All right, let's run this one. Well, I tell you what, it's been an interesting process. Me and computers probably not that smooth in operation. Not long ago, I had a video where I showed a $200 laser over here, and I took a few darts about showing an inexpensive item and such. Actually, I've had this one longer than that one there. But I've been in the process of trying to learn and, I guess, explore this experience and figure out where I'm going with it. The coasters came out, I think, really pretty nice. You can use the laser to cut them out as well as burn the impression on there. And maybe it doesn't add a ton to the runtime on there, but I just felt like this was a easy way to utilize small pieces of leather. You can place those in there, but in a lot of cases, this coaster here could have been cut out of a little odd shaped piece, and it's got like a roll to it that once I got it punched out, I'm able to work with it and get it to lay flat. And if it's not laying flat in here, I don't think it's going to burn a image that's reliable because it would be tipped. So making that template was an easy way for me, at least in my mind, to utilize some of those smaller scraps. And I know there's a lot of people out there. The gentleman that made my hat with the leather hat patch on it, and I had to think, but I'm not wearing that one today. I know he just puts, you know, a chunk of leather in there that fits. He lays out all of those patches and cuts them all out. But I'm not sure how much I'll show of the laser. It will be shown, there's no doubt about it. And I'm not prepared to do a review on it. I haven't had it long enough in my mind to really get around the idea. If I was to do a review and say, well, this is what it won't do, then someone's going to explain to me that it will. I just haven't learned that yet. So it's going to take a little bit of time. I'll probably have another video out here in 6 or 8 weeks and talk about the whole process up to this point. I had issues in getting the computer to talk to the laser, but I'm not sure if that was a me thing or a laser thing or a software thing. And when I've got these two pieces working together, in other words, the Lightburn software as opposed to the Monport 70 here, I want to make sure that I'm reviewing the correct thing. So I think I'll probably wrap that up there. But I wanted to say, this isn't going to turn into a laser channel. I need to get over here. I've got some belts to make and such. But I wanted to, I guess, take my first step into a video on here. This is the first large project that I did. I ended up making 50 of these coasters, and I'm recording this segment of this after the Prescott Leather Trade Show, and I've got a video coming out of that experience. But I handed out about 40 of these coasters there to people that came up to me and said they saw my my channel and asked for one of my little gifts, and it was a coaster, a sticker, and a card. I know it wasn't anything big, but hopefully somebody out there enjoyed getting the coaster. I'm trying to figure out where else to go with this, but I think really I'm going to wrap up on the laser there. I'll put, I can't remember if I said it already because this is like my 8th take on here, but I'll put a link to this item, the Monport 70, in the video description. You can go take a look at that. Like I said, not an endorsement yet. I've got to figure out the whole process to be able to get to that point. But I am kicking the can down the road here, so I'm going to wrap up there. I appreciate you taking time to be within the shop today. Please like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, hope you have a great day.